All right, so this is super, super cool. These are called GapaSea G1 and they're prototypes. So only 20 of us got these. And I don't even know if all 20 are influencers or just friends of the company. Now they're getting ready to go through their crowdfunding campaign, which actually I think has already started. But number 4 of 20, and you can't even get your hands on these yet? Well, maybe by the time this video is over, you'll be able to order them. I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. All that information will be linked in the description of the video. But what's so cool about these? They're the newest thing in action sports and sports goggles. What's awesome about them is they're walkie talkies. When they sent me this GapaSea G1 prototype, number 4 of 20, they also gave me this really nice little letter they wrote on the other box. To Mark, this is GapaSea G1 prototype, number 3 of 20. So that's number 4. We'd love to hear your insights. Merry Christmas. So I've had these since Christmas time. And I was hoping that the app would be done on Android. It's not, but it's in beta right now, so it's coming real soon. But you can download the iOS app for these. But you don't need an app to use them. But the app gives you extended range and various other things. But the other thing is how super cool these glasses are packaged. So we're going to get into these real quick. Sorry for all the stuff all over my table. But check this out. Now, I would imagine, I don't know how it's going to work if you order 2 pairs of glasses. But this, I mean, look, just look how they're packaged. I love the box. I mean, I like it so much, I'm going to save it. And they got this wedged in here pretty good, so it's not going to bounce around when when it's being shipped to you. How awesome do those look? GapaSea. This is where you control. See how they came on right there? Oh, Rosie forgot to turn these off, or I did. We've actually played with them a little bit because, you got to learn how to work them. But this control knob right here, when you turn it all the way to 0, it is off. Those are your frequencies. 0 is obviously off. And when you turn it on, let me close it up. And let me grab the microphone and see if we can hear what it sounds like when we turn it on. That's the noise it makes when they come on. What you're going to want to do is, when you decide to use these as more than just listening to your music, and you can, these Bluetooth right to my phone without having to use any app. You just turn to the frequency you want. If you have 2 pairs of sunglasses, you'll see that come on, and that's frequency number 202. On the other pair, you're going to turn those to frequency number 2, and then they're always on. So whenever you talk, the other person can hear you. You can actually listen to music and actually talk to people while you're listening to music. You can start talking and they'll hear you. And when they talk back, your music will lower and you can hear what they're saying. Here's how, when you order a set, this is how they're going to come. These glasses didn't come this way because I got 2 pairs. I would imagine if you order 1 pair, this is exactly how they're going to come right here. You open this one up, flip it back, and look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that case that they come in. Watch this. You're going to pull this back. You're going to pull this back. And here's your case, your faux leather case. But check this out. You got your GapaSea logo right there. Another logo. You see this right here? You know what that is? Turn it all the way around over here. This is a charging case. So when you open it up, there's your glasses right there inside. See how that come on? You pull it out. And if you look right there, you can see where up under the nose of the glasses meet the charger. Push it down in there, just like that, and you'll see it starts charging. You plug it in, charge the case, it'll charge the glasses while you're charging, and then you can use the case to charge the phone, or you can use the case to charge your glasses later if you have it in your backpack or something. In doing my research, you know how that is, you got to do research. These give you up to 4 hours of straight talking time, 8 hours listening to music. With their EPB patented noise cancellation, you can use these pretty clearly up to 30 miles an hour. I'm sure they still work after that. I mean, they're not going to stop working, but they're saying that you can use these clearly talking back and forth with other people at 30 miles an hour. That's pretty good because a lot of my bikes go 30 miles an hour. And here's one of the really cool things about this. Up to 24 people in your group can use these to talk to each other all at the same time. Now, these are always on, so you can imagine 24 people all talking at once, but that's what you can do. And again, this knob on this side is just there to keep the look, but the actual power or the actual control is on this side. And you just choose your frequency. And again, once you open it up, put them on, and your friends open up theirs and put theirs on, all on the same frequency, they're continuously on. You don't have to push any buttons. However, this little dimple right here, tap, 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 is what you lower and raise the volume with. And let me show you something that I was doing that I thought was pretty cool. And we're going to put a microphone right next to it so you can hear it, what I do. So I'm going to set these right here just like that. I'm going to pair them with my phone, which is super fast. They're already connected. Done. And here's what we're going to do. Right next to the open ear phone. And we're going to do a test. We're going to bring up one of my videos. You never know whose lair you might be walking into. That's the audio from one of my videos that you're hearing right now through the glasses. Yeah. You don't know. You just don't know. And that is super, super clear. Now, I don't know what it sounds like over the microphone, but in my ear, it sounds perfect. Here's the cool thing. I'm watching this video on here, and there is zero latency between the video and the audio. I wasn't expecting that, especially on wireless. Usually on wireless, there's a little bit of latency. None whatsoever. That's super cool. Now, I'll be honest with you, the reason why I wanted these when they reached out to me was because I do a lot of e-bike riding. You guys all know that. Alex goes with me on a lot of my rides. I can yell at him all I want when he's up ahead of me. He cannot hear me at all. But with both of us having a pair of these, I can just talk normal at the speeds we're going, and he can hear me. And we can have a conversation when we're going back and forth like, hey, there's somebody behind you. Watch what you're doing, blah, 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 you know, warnings, or just talking or chatting or laughing at whatever goofy thing we see while we're riding. That's why I got these. But they're not just for riding. If you go to their YouTube channel, you see people mountain climbing and running, real cycling, like Tour de France type of bike riding. There's a lot of stuff that they're doing with these. Hell, I can just go in the grocery store and Rosie can be on aisle 1 and I can be on aisle 20 and we can still talk to each other. These, without the application, have half a mile range between each other before you lose connection. With the app, they extend up to 3 miles. So with the app turned on and linked to the phone, you got 3 miles away from somebody you're riding with or hiking with or exploring with anywhere, and you can still talk to each other. That's freaking awesome. We're just going to go do a quick little test because Alex isn't home. Rosie's going to help me. See how long you can hear me. Can you still hear me? All right, so we're doing a ride test right now to see how far I can get where Rosie can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Nope, lost you. Are you there?
I can hear you now.
All right, I lost you for a second there. Rosie's completely out of sight for me right now. So I'm gonna stay right here. Let me try to get my microphone so you guys can hear her. Can you hear me? Alex is stopping right here to talk to me. I'm like, just keep going. All right.
Where are you at?
I'm down and around the corner, so I'm going to ride around the block and ride up on you, and we're going to see how long it takes to link back up to you.
Okay, so are you past the park?
No, I haven't made it to the park yet. I know I won't. You're too far out of line of sight right now for me to do that, and because I don't have an Android app for this yet, I can't boost it. But I am a bit of a ways from you, so let me ride around, and I'll keep talking to you to see if I can still hear you.
Okay.
All right. That was me chatting with Rosie. We're gonna ride around the block. Now I know I'm gonna lose her because there's 100 houses between me and her right now. You still hear me, babe? Are you there? Hello? Yeah, I'm an awful long ways away. Now, you can get up to 3-mile range on this if you have the app, and they have the Apple app is out. The iOS app is out. You can get that in your Play Store on Apple. The Android app is still in beta. And when that comes out, you'll be able to link to that. However, let me see. Where am I going? I got to put some air in these tires. I'm riding around an e-bike that's low on air. But I just wanted to do it for this test. Let me know when you can hear me, babe. So I'd say I'm a good 300 yards from her now. Can you hear me now? There you are. I'm about 300. Yeah, that's because I was behind the back of the houses.
You also gave me notification when you came back in sight.
Yeah. So as soon as I got away from her, it told her I was no longer available. And then when I got right up to her right now, or when I came around the corner, she could see me. That's cool. Look how stylish she looks with her glasses on. Now, when I get the Android app for these, or when the Android app comes out of beta, you're going to see another full-on riding video with these where we're actually going to strap a microphone to them, and Alex and I are going to go for a ride. And I just want to show you when we ride how clear they are, but I also want to be able to have that distance because Alex and I do get a long ways away from each other when we're riding. These are awesome. I'm glad I have these, and they're going to be a welcome addition to all of the rides that Alex and I do. And they're not just for riding, though. You can use these for hiking. You can use these for just about any sports where you're with somebody else and you need to stay in contact with them in situations where it's hard to hear each other. Not to mention you get to listen to groovy music when you're doing this stuff too. These are GapaSea. I'm going to leave all the information in the about section of this video. I 100% recommend these. These are one of the coolest things that I have got to review this year. And you're going to see them in just about most of my bike rides. I get to listen to music while I ride. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, check them out. Go to their website. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Can't wait to make more with these. I'll see you guys in the next one.